Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another focus activity 4 to 5. Today, we are going to talk about grocery shopping. I personally love grocery shopping, which may be strange to some of you, but some of you might feel the same way. If you've been here before, you probably know who I am. If you haven't, or you don't remember, my name is Michelle. I'm from Pakistan and I've been living in Milan for the past 3 years. And I'm a teacher in Milano Meravigli. Okay, so back to grocery shopping. So pre-coronavirus times, I really liked grocery shopping. I enjoyed going to the market, going to the store, and finding the right ingredients for my meals, for my snacks. It was a fun little exercise. Um, if I can see that we have a few viewers, write to me and let me know your name and where you're from. It's always so nice when you guys interact. It keeps the lesson lively. It keeps it going. Tell me, what do you think about grocery shopping? Did you like going to the store? These days, I don't like going to the grocery store that much anymore because it's a hassle. It's difficult. It takes a long time to get done, but it's important that it's done this way. And we have Marcelo. Hello, Marcelo. Nice to meet you. Welcome back. So happy you're here. Okay, let's get into it. Grocery shopping. In this focus activity, we are going to look at countable and uncountable nouns, quantifiers, and using get. Marcelo is from Sicily, but now he lives in Legnano. We have Simone, hello, from Bologna. Elisa, hi, Elisa, from Milan. Fantastic. So, guys, we have these questions. I'm going to read them and discuss them. And write in your answers. Tell me what you think, what your answers to these questions are. The first question: do you do the food shopping? Do you like to do it? Why or why not? Okay, so let's divide this into pre COVID-19 times and post or current COVID-19 times. So perhaps this has changed because for me it has changed a little bit. Um, right now I don't do the food shopping. Uh, but I usually like to do it, but the reason I don't do it right now is because only one person can go and I to the supermarket, and I am usually teaching, so I can't be away for 3 hours or 2 hours. So I don't buy the food anymore. What happens in your house? Do you buy it? Does your roommate buy it? Does your partner buy it? Um, Pre-COVID-19 times, I would go and do the food shopping. Not as often again, even though I do like to do it. I never went as often as I would have liked to go. Um, what do you guys think? What's happening at your end? Number two, which do you prefer? Big supermarkets, small grocery stores, or outdoor markets? I really prefer outdoor markets. I think they are a great way to get fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, and the quality is really good, and the prices are also usually quite competitive. Big supermarkets, I do like to go to big supermarkets if I need to buy groceries for a large amount of groceries, like the grocery shopping you do for the month. So maybe you buy your cleaners, you buy anything extra that you would need. So in those kinds of situations, I like to go to a big supermarket. I generally try to avoid small grocery stores because they usually don't have what I'm looking for, and small spaces make me feel uncomfortable. I feel a bit cramped, so I usually don't end up going there. What Question number three, what do you buy most often? What do I buy most often? I think I buy almonds most often. I really, really like almonds and think they're such a healthy snack. So they are definitely my number one purchase. Marcelo also likes to do the food shopping. Simone says, yesterday I went to the baker, butcher, and to the greengrocer very close to his house. Fantastic! You got a lot of work done yesterday. What did you buy from the butcher? What kind of meat? Marcelo says, I like food shopping because I don't know when I go to the market, but when I go to the market, I'm very happy. Okay, fantastic. You just enjoy the process of going to the market. That's fantastic. Pierre Luigi wants us to know he's writing from his balcony. Fantastic. Yeah, it's a good day here in Milan. Where are you from, Pierre Luigi? I hope it's a beautiful day, and maybe you have a glass of spritz to keep you company. Okay, and he says he likes shopping because he cooks. Yes, this is true. People who cook do enjoy shopping because they like buying the right ingredients and for their dish because they invest a lot of time and effort into it. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes for your answers to come in because sometimes there's a slight delay. So let's just wait for a bit. Fantastic. Groceries. What do you need to buy at the market? Make a shopping list. Are the items on your list countable or uncountable? So let's pretend this is our grocery list. This is everything we need to buy from the market. But are they countable or are they uncountable? Example, how much salt have you got? I haven't got any. How many lemons have you got? I've got three. We have some answers coming in. Sylvie says, I don't like the food shopping. Fair enough. Not everyone likes it. Marcella says, I always prefer the big supermarkets because I can find everything. This is true. The big supermarkets are very convenient because you can buy everything. You can buy your milk, you can buy your vegetables, you can buy ice cream, and you can buy cleaning products as well. So it's so convenient. This is the word. Um, okay, back to our example. How much salt have you got? I haven't got any. How many lemons have you got? I've got three. Now, salt is an uncountable noun, so Yep, Marcelo, good question. Very good question. When there, when do we use? Marcelo says when there is you, I use how much. Uncountable, yes. And when I have countable, I use how many. Fantastic work, Marcelo. Exactly. So salt is uncountable, so we use much for it. And lemons is countable, so we use many. What are countable nouns? Countable nouns are nouns you can count. For example, phone, bottle, cup, computer. Uncountable nouns are nouns you cannot count. For example, salt. We don't count salt, the grains are too tiny. We measure salt, we weigh it. So you could say 1 kg of salt, but you couldn't say one salt. So that's an example of an uncountable noun. Another example is water. Water is a liquid, therefore it's uncountable, and all liquids are uncountable. So water, wine, cream, oil, all uncountable. They're always used. We always use much for them. Marcelo has used a great example. How many eggs do you have in your fridge? Good job. How much water do you have in your fridge? Fantastic. Yes, salt is uncountable. Well, you guys have seemed to understood this. What about pepper? Is pepper countable or uncountable? Elisa says that she usually doesn't like to go food shopping, but currently it's the only pretext to go out. Yep, it is the only excuse we can possibly have. In liquids, you have to be careful because you can count the container itself. So I could say, I want 3 bottles of water because I'm counting the bottle, not the liquid, the water itself, because you can't count water. Marcella says pepper is uncountable. Pierre Luigi says jam and broccoli are uncountable. Okay, what about eggplants and aubergines? Are they countable or uncountable? Good work. How much jam have you got in the fridge? Good. How many lemons have you got? Fantastic. Peach is countable? Yes, it is. Good work, guys. Keep those comments coming in because you're doing a great job. Eggplant is countable? Absolutely. What about chicken? Chicken can be a little confusing. What do you guys think? Good job, Sylvie. Yes, eggplant is countable. Good work, Marcelo. Chicken is uncountable. So when you think about a chicken as an animal, it is countable. 1 chicken, 2 chickens, 3 chickens. But if you think about a chicken as meat for dinner, for a meal, then it's uncountable. Okay, then lemons. How many lemons? Good job, guys. You guys already know lemons are countable because we say how many lemons have you got? Jam, fantastic. Pierluigi answered this one for us earlier. Yogurt. What is your opinion on yogurt, guys? Good work, Marcelo. Okay, so Marcelo says yogurt is uncountable, and he says an onion is uncountable. Sylvie agrees with him. Yep, yogurt is uncountable because yogurt is it isn't solid. It has a creamy texture. Okay, if you have any questions, now's the time to write to me and ask me. And if you don't have any questions, that's fantastic. Let's move on. I've got some. Use some in positive sentences. Okay, so when we use the word some, we only use some in positive sentences, and you can use them in countable, with countable nouns and with uncountable nouns. So I've got some water and I've got some lemons. Okay, no worries. We're sorry that you have to go, but it's okay. So, what's already in your cupboards? Okay, so I want you guys to think and tell me what is in your kitchen cupboard. Your cupboard is where you keep your groceries in the kitchen, where you keep your pasta, your sugar. So, what is in your cupboard? This is an example. I've got some eggs, some oil, some flour, and some sugar. Let's make pancakes. Okay, what have I got? I've got some chocolate, some butter, some flour, and some sugar. Let's make chocolate chip cookies. Okay, that was fun. Marcelo says, in my cupboards, I've got some pasta, eggs, water, but I haven't got any rice and cola. Fantastic. But if you had to make something out of the ingredients in your cupboard, what would you choose? What would you choose to make? I've got some blank and some blank. Let's make some blank. Okay, I'll give you guys a minute. Sylvie says, in my cupboard there are some sugar, some flour, and some salt. Good, but sugar is uncountable. So there is some sugar, some flour, and some salt. Or there is some sugar, flour, and salt. Good work. Okay, I haven't got any. So Marcelo has already used this. In the first slide, we've seen the positive I've got, which means I have. Okay, now we are going to look at the negative. I haven't got, which means I don't have. Now with this, we use the quantifier any. We use any in questions and negative sentences. For example, have you got any chocolate? Have you got any eggs? I want to bake cookies, but I haven't got any flour. Okay, so let's play a small game. I'm going to ask you a question, and you guys can type in your comments, answers in the comments. Have you got any almonds? Elisa says, in my cupboard, I have some pasta, some salt, some sugar, some coffee, but I don't have any wine and vinegar. Good job. Fantastic. Have you got any, right, I was thinking of something. Have you got any almonds? I haven't got any chocolate. I have got any eggs. Right, so this is partially correct. I haven't got any chocolate. I have got some eggs. Right, because we use any for questions and for negative sentences, and we use some for positive sentences. Okay, another quantifier, enough. We can use enough with both countable and uncountable nouns. Have you got any chocolate? Yes, I've got some, but not enough. Have we got enough bread to make some sandwiches? We've got some bread, but we haven't got enough. So you can use enough in questions, in negative statements, and in positive statements. What are you going to make? Do you have enough to make it? How much many do you need? Okay, I am going to make some bread. I will need some flour. I have enough flour to make it. I don't have any oil. Elisa, you read my mind. Have you got any oil? No, I don't. I don't have any. I don't have any oil. Fantastic work. Okay, get equals to buy. The verb get can be used to talk about what you want to buy. Do you need to buy anything at the supermarket? Yes, I need to buy some eggs, some cheese, and some bread. Do you need to get anything at the supermarket? Yes, I need to get some eggs, some cheese, and some bread. So let's look at that once more. We've substituted the word buy with the word get, and it essentially means the same thing. You can even use it for other kinds of shopping. I need to get new clothes. I need to buy new clothes. I need to get a phone. I need to buy a phone. I need to get shoes. So anything that you buy, you can use the verb get, which means to buy. Okay, so let's practice this. I'm going to fill it in, and you guys can send in your own answers. That would be fun. Use the word get. Okay, Elisa has just sent in a comment. Have we got enough tomato sauce to make pizza? Fantastic. Get to buy. Use the word get to talk about what you need to buy at the supermarket. I'm going to the supermarket. Do you want me to bleep you anything? Yes, I need to bleep some bleep and bleep. Can you bleep me a newspaper too? Sylvie says, I need to buy chocolate. Okay, I need to buy some chocolate. Let's try to use those quantifiers. I need to buy some chocolate. I hate to get. It has several meanings. Yes, you're absolutely right, Lisa. To get has several meanings and it really does depend on context. So it depends on the situation, it depends on who's saying it, so context. So just in case you guys wanted to know, um, it also means to have something, to receive something, like to get a letter. It also means to achieve some success in something or to achieve accomplishment of some sort. For example, I need to get an A, or I need all the sleep I can get. A get is also an animal's offspring, and in informally, it's a person whom the speaker dislikes. So it has several meanings. It has more. So, Elisa, you're absolutely right on that front. Okay, I need to, let's get back to this. I'm going to the supermarket. Do you want me to get you anything? Yes, I need to buy some or get some chocolate and Coca-Cola. Can you get me a newspaper too? What do you get at the supermarket? Sylvie says, I need to get a bottle of water. Fantastic. Good use of countable noun. I need to get conditioner for my hair. I definitely need to get conditioner. I also need to get shampoo and cream. I need to get some toothpaste and I need to get some hand cream or a bottle of hand cream. But hand creams actually come in tubes these days. So I would say a tube of hand cream. Other kinds of shopping. Use the word get to talk about what you want to buy. What are you going to get your best friend for his or her birthday? Okay, this is a good question. I actually have a friend whose birthday has just passed, and I would like to buy her a present, but I don't know what to get her because everything is shut. What's available online is limited. So, any advice would be great. Sylvie says, I need to get fruits, bananas, oranges, and lemons. Good work of the colon. But we always say fruit. Fruit is singular, but vegetables is plural. So fruit is singular. I don't know why, in case you ask me. I don't know the reason for this. I just know this is how it is. Okay, here we have some options. Earrings. Oh, that's a good option. Earrings, perfume, coffee machine, concert tickets. Hmm. Elisa says, I need to get some vegetables, eggplants, broccoli, tomatoes. Fantastic. Marcelo says, I want to get a lot of money. Elisa says, I agree with Marcelo, me too. I agree with Marcelo too. I think we all should get a lot of money. Sylvie says, I am going to get a water for my birthday, my husband. Okay, so I am going to get a water for my husband's birthday. But what is a water, Sylvie? I'm really curious. So I'm going to get a. I'm just going to leave this blank because I'm not sure what you mean by that. Okay, what can I get for my friend's birthday? Earrings, perfume, coffee machine, concert tickets. Okay, so concert tickets are a big no right now, so that's out of the question. A coffee machine, she already has a coffee machine, so I think that would be pointless. But it's a good idea. Next, we have perfume. I like the idea of buying a bottle of perfume. However, I can't smell them online. So I don't know if they're good or it's going to be bad. But I could buy her something that I am familiar with, but I don't feel inspired to buy her a perfume. Earrings. I think jewelry is an interesting idea. That's a really good idea, jewelry. Elisa says, I am going to get a car for my son's birthday. Oh, nice. That's so sweet. When is his birthday? Here we have some options: new computer, shoes, clothes, furniture. Um, what do you guys have to get in this period? A watch. Fantastic. That's amazing. A watch is really exciting. That's a very good birthday gift. Okay, let's talk about tickets. Okay, so this is a dialogue between two friends who are talking about buying concert tickets. I'm going to read each line and then pause at the end of each line so that you can repeat after me at home. I'd like to go to the concert next week. Where can I get tickets? You can get them at the ticket office. How many should I get? Do you want to come with me? Let's get 3 tickets. I think Lisa wants to come too. Um, Sylvie says, I'm going to get a ticket for Disney for my son and grandson. Oh, that's so thoughtful. um, so, what I would say is, I am going to get a ticket to Disneyland for my son and grandson. Okay, so you get a ticket to Disneyland. Um, and Lisa says, "Oh no, It was just a sentence, right? Ha ha ha. No, I don't have enough money for a car, and especially because I don't have any sons. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's talk about buying some. Okay, use create a role play about buying things. Remember to use get, some, any, and enough. Your friend needs help preparing a dinner for his or her new boyfriend or girlfriend. What should they prepare? What do they need to get? Where can they buy it? How much should they buy? Okay, guys, what do you think? Your friend needs help preparing a dinner for his or her new boyfriend or girlfriend. What advice would you give? What should they cook? Do you have a dish that you think is foolproof and the best? Well, if my friend needed help preparing dinner for her new boyfriend, I would suggest that they prepare something easy, something that they have prepared before many, many times and are comfortable preparing now. Because I think if you try something new, it has the potential to backfire very badly. So I think that the best course of action would be something that's easy, something you've made before, and not too messy. But of course, I'm talking in the context of not being a great cook. If you are a great cook and you're very good in the kitchen, then you probably don't need the advice. Okay, but what should they cook? Lasagna takes a lot of time. Pizza is too simple. Mm, what about a pasta or or a chicken, a roast chicken or a pasta? Both are good options. I think that dessert is definitely needed. You can't have a dinner without dessert. Um, for dessert, I would pick something easy and classic like a tiramisu. Super easy to make, no fuss. Now that I think about it, we also need an appetizer. An appetizer um, is usually the first course. It's usually a salad or a soup or tiny little bites of something. I think that's a good idea. So for an appetizer, we can have some salad. Yeah, absolutely. Some orange and fennel salad, and as a side dish, we can have some steamed vegetables. A side dish is is the dish you eat with your main dish. So suppose your main dish is chicken and your side dish would be potatoes. Um, so yeah, I think steamed vegetables would go really well with that. What do they need to get? Wow, that is going to be a long grocery list. They need to get some chicken. They need to get some eggs. They need to get some, oh goodness gracious, some mascarpone. They need to get um, the biscuits for the tiramisu. They need to get vegetables. They need to get some oil. So it's a long grocery list. Where can they buy it? So for this one, I would suggest a big supermarket like Esselunga or Carrefour, simply because they're so convenient And when you have to buy so many different kinds of things, the best course of action would be to go to one place and just buy everything. How much should they buy? Well, it's only dinner for two people, so I would say very little of everything because they're just two people eating. And how much would two people eat? Not that much. Okay, number two. Sylvie says, my friend is preparing a big salad. He has needs some salad and some mushrooms and some onions. Okay, so again, remember, we can't use any in a positive sentence. We can only use any in a negative sentence or in a question. So I would say he has some of he's preparing a salad. So the salad spelling, let's get this. Let's sort this out. So the salad spelling is SALAD. There's no E. Okay, so my friend is preparing a big salad. He has, he needs to get, so he needs to get some lettuce. So, the leaves like the lettuce and the kale and the arugula, all of that, the rocket, we don't call them salad. You can call them salad leaves or you can just call them by their names, but definitely don't call them salad. So he needs to get some salad leaves. Okay, we can do that. He needs to get some salad leaves, some mushrooms, and onions. Good effort, Sylvie. Keep writing in. Okay, let's look at number two. You and your best friend are planning your birthday party. What do you need to buy? Fun. Where can you buy it? How much should you get? Are you sure you have everything? Okay, birthday party. First, I need to buy a new outfit. It's my birthday. So, yeah, I definitely need to get a new outfit. Where can I buy it? Well, I would probably go to um, some of the boutiques around my house, maybe Via Torino, maybe Corso Buones. Just check out the shops I like. And how much should you get? Well, one dress for me, and maybe my friend would like to buy one as well. Elisa says he would prepare some pasta with zucchini and shrimp. Sounds good. He needs to get some wine. He doesn't have enough of it. Don't forget the preposition. Good work, Elisa. Okay, so back to the birthday party. What else do you need for a birthday party apart from a new outfit? I think you definitely need a some alcohol. So wine or maybe champagne because it's a birthday. At least sparkling wine. Okay, so some sparkling wine, some regular wine. You need. I need a birthday cake. Birthday cakes are important. I need some snacks. I need some paper plates, some paper cups, some paper towels, candles to blow out the birthday cake, and some. What else? I think that's it. I think I'm covered. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Where can you buy it? Well, I would honestly, for things like the paper cups and the paper plates and the paper towels and the candles, I would go to the Chinese shop. There's a Chinese shop in my neighborhood which is so big and it has everything. I would buy most of the extracurriculars from there. But the alcohol, I would probably buy from a big supermarket, of course, because it would be really convenient and fairly priced. How much should we get? Well, I suppose it depends on who's there, how many people. If there are about 10 people, I'd probably buy 2 packs of each. If the packs are small, if they were average packs, I would just buy 1 pack of each. I think that's sufficient. One cake is sufficient. Um, where would I buy the cake from? There's a bakery next to my house, which is so good. I would definitely buy the cake from there. And I think that's all we need. Colored paper, good point, Sylvie. Elisa says we need to buy some candles, sweets, and balloons. We have to get 10 candles, each one for the year that he is. Okay, we have to get 10 candles, one for each year. Good effort, Elisa. Okay, and Sylvie says, for my friend's birthday, I need color paper. For my friend's birthday, I need color paper, ribbon, and music. I need some food and I need some cake. I forgot about food. I just stopped at cake and alcohol. That's a good point, so we definitely need some food. So, just in case you guys are a bit unclear on this is the spelling for ribbon. But it's really cool that you know the word for it because that's a tough word. Okay, so how much do you guys think we should get? 1 pack, 2 pack, 3 packs? What quantity should we get? That is the real question here. What do you guys think? Elisa says, I missed the most important thing, cake. Yes, cake is important. Okay, so remember it's most. Out of all the things, the thing that matters the most. Most is a superlative. Sylvie says, I buy in the boutique shop. Fantastic. What will you buy in the boutique shop? The clothes or the colored paper? Okay, guys, with that we have run out of time. So I'm gonna end this webinar here, but in 10 minutes there will probably be another one. If not, in an hour I will be back at 8 o'clock with another fun focus 4 to 5. So I might see some of you there at 8. Looking forward to it. In the meanwhile, bye bye everyone. Thank you for writing. Thank you for writing in the comments. Thank you for commenting. It makes it so much fun. Yes, Elisa, more is used in a comparative. That's absolutely right. Okay, guys, have a good evening in case I do not see you after this. And thank you once again. Bye.